Title insurance, I heard it's a big scam.
The past year or two, I've started seeing advertisements for title fraud insurance.
Somebody says owner's title insurance is a big scam.
Ever buy a piece of real estate without getting title insurance?
Title insurance is the second biggest cost when buying a home. American home sellers and home buyers paid $26 billion in title insurance policy premiums in 2021. But title companies only paid out $474 million in claims to cover that insurance. That means title insurance companies paid out less than 2% of premiums in claims. 2%! Homeowners insurance companies paid out 65% of their premiums in claims. Auto insurance companies paid out more than 70%. Medical insurance companies have to pay 80% of premiums earned in claims. So, how do title insurance companies get away with paying out just 2% of premiums earned in claims? Is title insurance even necessary? Why is it so expensive? And what are you getting for your thousands of dollars you spend on title insurance? What is title insurance? When you buy a home, you become the legal owner of that property. But what if the person you bought the property from had a mortgage on that home and they didn't pay it off? Or if they inherited that property, but their stepbrother never signed off on the sale to you? That's where title insurance comes in. Title insurance protects your home ownership rights for a one-time fee. Simply put, title insurance is two things. Number one, a deep background investigation of your property's ownership history and any claims and liens against it. These claims and liens are also called title defects. If there are no title defects uncovered, or if the defects have been resolved, the title company will then issue a marketable title. A marketable title is a title that can be insured. Number two is the actual insurance. It's an assurance that if any unknown defects in the title are discovered while you own the property, the title insurance company will reimburse you for those defects.
When you buy or refinance a home, title insurance will confirm that there are no disputes over who has a right to the property.
Basically what it is it's insurance against undisclosed problems with the title itself. And so it protects the homeowner against financial losses resulting from title defects, liens, other problematic matters for a one-time fee that gets paid at closing. So essentially gets collected as one of the buyer's closing costs on the settlement statement. And that policy is going to cover the buyer for as long as they live at the property.
What does title insurance protect you from? Title insurance protects homeowners from issues like errors or omissions in deeds, mistakes in examining records, forgery, undisclosed heirs, liens like unpaid HELOCs or back taxes or lawsuits, encroachments, flawed public records, unrecorded easements and other restrictive covenants that reduce a property's value, judgments or encumbrances.
The most common defect in title would be a mortgage. Typically when you buy a home, you take out a mortgage. And so when you buy that home from another person, you want to make sure that that mortgage has been paid in full and that that lien holder never comes back to you, the new homeowner, and tries to take possession of that property.
Basically what it is it's insurance against undisclosed problems with the title itself. And so it protects the homeowner against financial losses resulting from title defects, liens, other problematic matters for a one-time fee that gets paid at closing. So essentially gets collected as one of the buyer's closing costs on the settlement statement. And that policy is going to cover the buyer for as long as they live at the property.
What title insurance does not protect you from? Title insurance does not protect home buyers from anything not related to the title of the property, like pest infestations, mold or mildew, fire or weather damage, repairs for issues not caused by previous homeowners, eminent domain. What are the different types of title insurance? There are two types of title insurance: lender's title insurance and owner's title insurance.
There are a couple of key differences, the main thing being who is the protected party. So the lender's title insurance, that's solely going to protect the lender, not going to offer a coverage to the buyer in the event that there is some kind of a loss. The lender's title insurance is always going to be required. Owner's title insurance, while highly recommended, that's going to be optional. So the buyer has the opportunity when they purchase property to make that decision whether or not it's going to be right for them. Also, the differences in the coverage. So the loan policy, the loan title insurance, lender's title insurance, that's going to cover up to the value of the loan amount, whereas the owner's policy is going to be based on the purchase price of the investment that's been made. So it's really the who's covered, what are the limitations in coverage, and one is required while the other is just recommended.
Is title insurance expensive? Title insurance is very, very expensive. To understand how expensive title insurance is, you have to look at how much money the industry charged consumers for policy premiums. And of these premiums, how much did they pay back out in claims to benefit the consumers? According to the American Land Title Association of ALTA, the title insurance industry paid out $474.4 million in claims in 2021, but they generated $26.2 billion in title insurance premiums. Just 1.8% of premiums charged to the consumers were paid back out in claims. Compare that to homeowners insurance, where insurers paid 65.85% of premiums in claims in the second quarter of 2021. If you look at auto insurance, the largest US auto insurer, State Farm, paid 72.2% of premiums in claims in 2021. Medical insurance providers paid even more. The Affordable Care Act requires health insurance companies to spend 80% to 85% of premium dollars on medical care and claims. If title insurance was priced the same as health insurance, the total premiums would be less than $600 million. But the title companies earned premiums of $26.2 billion. That's $25.6 billion higher. Why is title insurance so expensive? Title insurance is so expensive that many experts equate it to a tax on home buyers and sellers. The big difference, though, is that tax revenue usually goes to the government to run programs that benefit the public. The title insurance revenue goes straight to big corporations. There are 3 reasons title insurance is so expensive. 1. Reverse competition. 2. State regulation. And 3. High barriers to entry. Reverse competition. In many states, the primary reason title insurance is expensive is reverse competition. Reverse competition refers to the fact that even though the homeowner pays for title insurance, they don't really have much market power. The homeowner usually will agree to whichever title company the real estate broker, lender, or attorney selects. The title insurance company does not lower prices to attract homeowners. Instead, it attracts the middleman, the real estate broker, lender, or attorney. The most direct manner of attracting the middleman is to grant them a fee, commission, rebate, or a kickback. Kickbacks are prohibited, but there are workarounds, like a joint venture between a real estate brokerage and a title company. In New York, attorneys help home buyers with title insurance. the New York Department of Financial Services examined title insurance practices in 2018. They found that title insurers spent a significant percentage of premiums on inducements to attorneys. These inducements included meals and entertainment, including high-priced tickets to basketball games at the Madison Square Garden, baseball games, and the US Open. The DFS uncovered that insurers and agents also paid for clients to visit a gentleman's club, lavish sports bars, and Hooters multiple times. Agents also spent lavishly on gifts to referral sources, including designer goods and gift cards. And all this is paid for by overcharging the homeowner at closing. State regulation. The second reason title insurance is expensive is because of state intervention in the title insurance market. Texas, for example, has amongst the most expensive title insurance policies, and the state sets the premium instead of letting the free market set the premium. In a June 2021 article, the Texas Observer noted that Texas has a state-mandated system that forbids competition and sets rates higher than anywhere else in the country, with all the profit flowing into private pockets. A 2017 study by the Texas Public Policy Foundation set out to determine how much title insurance is really worth. The authors estimated that it costs about $290 to examine the country's deed, index, and check the chain of title on a given real estate transaction. They also found that it costs another $38 on average to bear the risk of a future claim. If the free market set title insurance rates in Texas, the author would have expected the average premium to cost a little more than the sum of those two numbers, $328. But the policy cost $2,412. The study concluded that 86% of the revenue went to activities that did not benefit the consumer. And that is when the average home price in Texas was $260,000. Today, the average home price has gone up to more than $300,000 according to Zillow, making title insurance even more expensive. High barriers to entry. Title insurance is a highly regulated industry. Title insurance licensing and policy requirements vary from state to state. According to Fideras, a research firm, access to title status databases from incumbent title insurers is also difficult. And finally, there are existing arrangements between insurers and real estate brokerage service providers. Because of these high barriers to entry, the largest 5 title insurance companies controlled almost 72% of the market in 2021, according to the American Land Title Association. First American has 20.5%. Old Republic National Title Insurance has 14.8%. Chicago Title has 14%. Fidelity has 13.5%. Stewart has 8.9%, and all the others combined for just 28.3%. How do we make title insurance more affordable? First way to make title insurance more affordable is to switch back to Torrens Title. In 1958, Sir Robert Richard Torrens helped implement a title system in Australia called the Torrens Title. Under Torrens Title, the state creates and maintains a definitive record of land ownership, eliminating the need for title insurance and saving homeowners thousands. Canada gradually adopted Torrens Title starting in 1861. New Zealand adopted Torrens starting in 1871. Since then, many developed countries, including Ireland, Israel, Malaysia, Philippines, Russia, Singapore, and Saudi Arabia, have implemented some form of Torrens Title. In today's digital age, Torrens is easier to implement than it has ever been. In the US, the county registrar records deeds and liens on most real property and has the potential to be the definitive record. The second way to make title insurance more affordable is to have state-run title insurance. In 1987, Iowa, the Hawkeye state, introduced a state-run title insurance system. In Iowa, firms specializing in real estate research check property records, and their work is reviewed by a lawyer. Then, the state issues a certificate that serves as title insurance through Iowa Title Guarantee. Iowa Title Guarantee is the only entity authorized to do business in Iowa. The title insurance premium for an average home in Iowa is around $175, lower than any other state in America. Any excess revenue beyond operating expenses is given to affordable housing initiatives in Iowa. And the third way to make title insurance more affordable is by empowering consumers. Home buyers and sellers rely on their real estate agents to determine which title insurance companies to select. The United States Government Accountability Office studied title insurance in 2007. It recommended that home buyers and sellers should be educated on title insurance, and they should be given the ability to shop for title insurance instead of just relying on their real estate agent. Houzeo is building technology to help you shop for the best real estate services, including title insurance. Houzeo is a high-tech company that lets home sellers sell their homes for just a few $100s. You can use Houzeo's closing cost calculator to estimate your closing costs, including title insurance premiums. You can manage showings online, review and compare offers online, counter an offer, and if you are in a multiple offer situation, you can even request highest and best offers, all online. Home buyers can directly reach out to sellers without even hiring an agent. And you can do almost all of this on the Houzeo mobile app. That's cutting-edge technology on your fingertips. Houzeo has thousands of reviews and is rated 5 stars on Google and 4.9 stars on Trustpilot. Americans across the nation are saving on commissions with Houzeo.com. Hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments if you think title insurance is expensive. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when we release new and interesting videos.